Hello guys and welcome to another week of Sharky Does Sports. Now today I've got a good cast today. I'm very happy with this one today. I really like this one. Next to me, as you can see, we have
back-to-back weeks. We back.
You're back.
I got dropped and now I'm back.
He's back. I've got a star player next to me, and opposite me we have got a very Chelsea, but I don't like I don't like that side as much. I like the guys, not the club.
Because it's leveled up now.
Yeah, Shaw's got some
Normally
back in
it's just
today.
3-on-1.
Shaw's got some back in today. We've got Sugar Sean, and next to him we've got Mr. Rory Jennings.
Mr. Chelsea, the GOAT.
Hey, you're very kind. I'm delighted to be here.
Welcome back, man.
Yeah, mate, I love it.
Big fan of you, man.
I love it, and congratulations, Charles. It's going so well, man. I'm loving the channel.
Thank you so much, man. I couldn't do it without all these guys and all the other guys that aren't here today. If you guys are watching and you're listening to audio, Spotify and iTunes, links are in the description. Sharky the Sports over there as well. And use the hashtag SCSPod to get involved on Twitter. And if you have any video ideas, let us know with the hashtag or in the comments below. You guys are effectively the producers of the channel. So you guys help us out. So today what we're doing is, I saw Lad Bible do a series. You were part of one.
Yeah.
They call it Agree to Disagree. I haven't got a name for my one yet. I'm going to think of a name soon. But yeah, I'm going to say a bunch of different statements. If you agree, you're going to put your hand up. If you disagree, you're going to keep your hand down. And then we're going to debate.
I wonder if you're on the fence.
We're going to debate. You can't be on the fence.
Hey, we all know about sit on the fence sharks already.
No. They don't know about that, man. That's off camera stuff.
Off camera stuff, they don't know about sit on the fence sharks.
Yeah, well, you're not allowed to be on the fence here.
Okay.
You have to fight for a side.
It's not something It's not something I've almost ever been accused of. If
Say
there's one thing
yeah.
I've got in me, it's a definitive,
You've got to.
incorrect opinion.
Just got to stick with something. It's always incorrect. So I'm going to say a bunch of statements. You guys can get involved in the comments as well if you agree or disagree with some of the stuff we're saying. But yeah, you guys ready for the first one?
Let's go.
Yeah?
Let's go.
All right. First one. Manchester City is the most dominant team in Premier League history.
Yeah.
Oh, definitive.
Although there is a debate. I'm surprised. I
By the way,
thought you
put
might
their
push
hands
back on this.
I was hesitant, but what's the stretch? Like how long? Like the last.
So far, the facts are that they're not, because the facts only Man United have done 3 in a row.
Yep, they've done 3 in a row, yeah.
And in terms
They
of
did it twice.
Man United have done it. I think Man United have done it in terms of winning, winning more than
City have done
3
2
out of 5. Yeah. Man United have definitely done that a fair few times.
Wow.
Manchester United have also done 3 in a row twice. They did it 08. Through 08 they were dominant, weren't they? So City
And
haven't
won
done
the
it.
treble twice as well, United.
And they won the Champions League as well. So
And they've won the Champions League twice.
And so I was
hont
hesitant. I was like, as soon as I saw you guys put your hand up, I was like this.
So you just jumped in with us.
I was like,
that.
No, because obviously we're doing
That is
this,
shameless.
and I'm just like, I haven't got the facts for this one, man.
It's a tricky one, isn't it? Because at the moment, as it stands at the moment, they're not. Manchester United are. But I just feel like we're all in agreement that we're moving into the era of City dominance.
Yeah.
And it almost feels inevitable. It almost feels like whatever anyone else tries, City are better. They've kind of redefined football. They've redefined success.
Yeah.
So as things stand, they aren't. They factually are not.
So
facts are
why'd
Man
you put your
United.
hand up then?
Because I believe that we are in an era that is going to be the City era.
How long more do you think this will last? Because they've now, if they win this year, Premier League, how many would that be in the last? 4 out of 5.
4 out of
4 out of the last
4 out of
5.
5.
That's mental.
They're on 4 out of 5, to be honest.
Yeah.
No one ain't winning the league other than them.
But not 3 in a row, which is 3 in a row is a thing, isn't it?
2, Liverpool 1, and then 2 again.
I think people
but they
just-
could win if they win next season and this season. That's 3 in a row.
Yes, and that's what I believe will happen.
Yeah.
That's
No,
what
I don't
believe
think they'll
will
win it
happen.
next year. I
just
feel
can't
like
see any way back for anyone. You know, when you look at what
Unless
Pep
they bring
Guardiola's
in-
doing.
unless they bring in an actual striker.
But then you see, this is almost why I'm so complimentary towards Man City, because they've redefined football. In terms of when we started this season, we would have all said it is impossible. It is completely impossible to win a European Cup, a Premier League, whatever, without a centre forward. Nobody's ever done that before. Nobody's ever tried. All the best teams that have ever won a league, it doesn't matter whether it's York and Cole up front, Robin van Persie, Ruud van Nistelrooy, Didier Drogba, Thierry Henry, it doesn't matter. Everybody's got that striker.
Yeah.
Blackburn Rovers, Alan Shearer. Everybody's got that striker. City have made us have to question whether you need it. You now, potentially, maybe we all think about football a little bit differently. Maybe you don't need that striker.
Yeah.
So do they, even if they don't, and I believe that they will because that's what they do, they spend money. Even if they don't, though, say they don't sign Haaland,
Yeah,
they still probably win the league.
they could. I
They've
wouldn't
got,
put it
they've,
past
probably, mate, they've got like a dozen footballers that can score 12 goals.
Yeah.
each. That's all you need. You don't need one striker to
That's-
score you 30
yeah.
when you can have 5
Yeah.
forwards that score 12
And that's
each.
that, and that's with the top two. Because Firmino's not, he's not a striker. Like he's a false nine in it. So, and
And
Liverpool
then
are still.
or they'll play Jota, who's the same.
From. So it's like
So the best teams
you
don't need strikers.
Yeah, exactly.
Why are you signing Lukaku for 100 mil?
I'd lie. Well, that's another question there. But this is, you know, when you talk about the brilliance and dominance of City,
Yeah.
you can talk about City all you like, but then you've got to also, if you say that it isn't them, we need to talk about who's going to stop the challenge.
Yeah.
And realistically, when I think about who could, I feel like Liverpool, this era of Liverpool should be a dominant era, and it's not because of City. And I feel like it's coming to an end. You know, a lot of the players are going to recycle a lot of the players.
What about the red side of North London?
To do what?
Or to dethrone City?
See from City.
I mean, it's.
I mean,
it is a
I
beau-
like
it is a beautiful
that's a
story.
troll comment.
No,
Definitely.
no,
You don't mean
it is
that.
a beautiful story. Arteta dethroning Pep.
No, I'm okay. Not
But
next
we're
season.
nowhere
It's a
near ready for
fiction.
that.
It's a
We're
fiction
nowhere near
story.
ready for
It's in the
that.
fiction department.
Not next season. Not next season. In like 3 years.
Well, we'll get
2-3
maybe,
years.
well, maybe that was one future statement I might bring up.
Okay. Okay.
So,
It's only Liverpool or Chelsea at the moment.
Yeah.
Isn't it?
yeah, of course.
Not Chelsea. Not Chelsea.
I think we're far off. I think me personally, I strongly believe that probably they are the best side. They are the most dominant side
In
in
history.
Premier League history. Yeah. Because I just
You like
when
Pep though.
No, but like Man United having like 3 on the trot. It's not even about Pep, but it's just the fact that 3 on the trots and stuff like that from Man United back then. Who they really competing with in the league?
Chelsea.
Everything.
Chelsea.
But when they won 3 on the trot and stuff like that, you had maybe one team that was challenging all like the quality of the teams in the league in the last 4 or 5 years. All right, defensively, teams we know that ain't been the greatest, but in terms of competitiveness from teams lower in the league with their centre forwards, their midfielders, they got quality. Loads of teams have got quality in their teams. Possible, like all it takes is one game for someone to turn up and take 3 points off someone. But Man City have gone 97 and what like they stopped
100 points. they
100
won.
points,
100
and then they
domestic
stopped.
treble.
They've
Yep.
stopped. They've
Domestic
stopped. They
treble.
stopped. They stopped. Like you said on the previous pod, you said Liverpool got 95 points in a league
Yeah,
season.
Liverpool lost the league on 97 points.
97.
97
That's
they didn't win the
ridiculous.
league.
That's how
Understand?
competitive
Yeah,
the
it's
season
rude.
is.
I
It's
think
just
only, I
rude.
think only
Yeah.
them and I think Napoli did it when Juventus won it as well.
But
Really?
one team might have only been
acknowledge that.
one team. One team might have been running.
Try to bring something up.
One team might have been running them down.
Yep.
But you genuinely can count 6-7 teams in the league that are top quality teams. Whereas when Man United done trebles and stuff like that, you had maybe 1 or 2 good decent teams. chasing them down.
Although when, do you know what? I don't like being a cheerleader here for Man United, but I feel like I should just like make a bit of a case for them. When Man United did the treble, well, not the treble, the 99 treble, when they won it 3 years in a row, the second time.
Three-peat, yeah.
Well, so when they did it 3 in a row, they had to overcome a Chelsea team that got to the Champions League final that year. So Chelsea 08 got to the Champions League final. Manchester United got to that Champions League final and won it. I think they then got to the Champions League final at Wembley, didn't they?
Yeah,
the year
against
later
Barca,
against Barcelona.
Yeah.
So as much as they were dominating the league,
They're
winning
also
3 in a
getting
row,
to Champions League finals,
winning
one of them.
winning
doing
one.
it.
And,
Weaker
and,
squads as
and
well.
that free-peat came straight after the Chelsea domination of the 2 years.
Yeah,
They
they then did
dethroned
3.
you again and
Yeah.
won 3 in a row.
And think about that. You know, when you just sometimes you just got to kind of acknowledge the ballers in the team.
Oh yeah,
That was Rooney when Rooney was like
Tevez.
the best.
yeah.
Tevez when Tevez was
Man
the
City legend.
best.
A Ballon d'Or winning Ronaldo.
Exactly, a Ballon d'Or winning.
He won a Ballon d'Or that year.
Won the Ballon d'Or that
And
year.
then who was it? PFA player of the year, Vidic, innit?
Vidic won, yeah, back-to-back player of the year, Premier League player of the year.
They're a great squad, but I just think I don't think I've seen a more drilled engine team than City ever.
The only thing I can
They're just
see,
too
though,
quality, man.
Yeah.
There's too much quality, and it's the recruitment of the players as well. Both, like it's funny how all the dominant sides that ever come across like stages, like Chelsea's dominant area, we never signed like the best player in the world at the time. We didn't sign the second or third best player in the world at the time. Drogba wasn't necessarily touted the best striker in Europe when we bought him.
No, definitely not. We made
Robin
him that, but
wasn't.
Yeah,
We was working with Duff and Joe Cole and stuff like that. They weren't the greatest of people, but that was when we were dominant.
Yeah.
That's like
You need
City.
them
You had the
Right, no.
influence,
Bernardo
influx
Silva.
of new money, innit?
Yeah, but no, but like
you were allowed,
even
you were able to sign.
yeah,
a
but
lot of
even now
players.
there's money everywhere. And look at the recruitment that Man City have done. Diaz wasn't necessarily on everyone's targets for him to be one of the best.
I mean, he was
centre
highly
highly
rated.
touted.
He was
highly
highly
rated,
rated.
but
Benfica.
in terms of what he's shown,
No, he wasn't
Up to
ready
date.
made. He
He
wasn't
wasn't
ready
their first
made.
choice, though,
Yeah, he
weren't
wasn't
ready
ready
made.
made. World
weren't
class.
ready made.
Yeah.
People was always hyping up about Laporte. Laporte when they signed Laporte, he wasn't really massive like that.
and they didn't want it. Like they didn't go out to sign him. Like Diaz wasn't the answer. He was he was the solution because they couldn't get who they wanted. But they were chasing like 2 or 3 other players, and then
who would have wanted Rodri? No one didn't want Rodri.
He was out of flex.
It's true.
Who wanted him? No one really wanted him, and they've
The only
and-
one I
and
give
Pep's built that
Edison was a weird one.
Amazing.
And obviously turned out to be amazing. But
All right, so everyone across the table is agreeing that Man City are the most dominant side in Premier League history.
I'm kind of. Do you know what?
Everyone put their hands
Rory's
up, so I can move to the next one.
Something,
Yeah, I think
just
Rory's
got-
changed.
Something's happened mid-video because I was going to say yes, but then when I've heard it being discussed, I kind of think I feel like it's going to happen, but we have to answer your question and the way that you've asked the question. We have to give our answer today, right?
Yes.
So I believe that City will be, but today we've just explored it. They haven't done what Man United have done. So the answer today is Man United. Until Man City do a European Cup or a treble, not domestic, but include a European Cup. The answer now is Man United. I shouldn't have put my hand up early on. Sorry, I
We'll
ruined the
let you
game.
take that back. I'll sit on the fence. Remember, I have a first set on the fence. But he changed his mind. We'll take
Nah,
it.
he's changed his mind.
Man City as well, though.
Just not gonna move on. Go
One
on.
last point with Man City. Like I think they're like one of the only teams that go on like a 12, 14, 15 game winning streak.
Yeah.
Like, I don't see.
Last
I
season.
rarely.
Every year as well.
Chelsea,
Every
did
year.
it.
And that's-
Chelsea
and
did
that's
that
the-
with Conte. I remember.
Yeah.
And that's the
But
point
I
of
don't
dominance.
really- It's like I said,
this is-
every
this
year
is-
they're just going 13, 14. I'm just.
But
like,
this is the word of dominance.
That's definition.
It's the difference between winning 3 things on the trot. Might not necessarily be dominant, but 4 out of these 5 years that City have won the league, they've pissed the league.
Yeah.
Really.
3.
All right,
Yeah,
next
3.
one. Speaking of Pep Guardiola is Man City and Alex Ferguson's Man United. The next statement is Pep Guardiola is a better manager than Alex Ferguson.
So if you agree, you put your hand
Yeah.
up. My hands are in the basement.
It's only me with my hand up. Shit.
Yeah, I
I'm
can't.
gonna
I
fight
gotta give it
myself.
to the goat.
I think
man.
you got to explain yourself for this one.
Okay, wait. To be fair, let me.
Mate,
The
this is
word
gonna be
manager.
difficult.
Okay, the word manager. If we go
Manager,
by-
this is
okay,
why. This is why.
if we're going by the
Manager's
word manager, that's more than just coaching. That's everything. Then
Yes.
okay, Alex Ferguson.
Yeah.
If I adjust, okay, let me adjust it. Pep Guardiola is a better
Coach,
coach and like tactical than
Yeah.
Alex Ferguson.
I'll put my hand up.
Okay, myself and Sean have a hand. And now I've got a teammate. Still no.
No, still no.
Yeah, I can't. I still
Still
got to go.
Okay,
Sir Alex,
okay.
man.
So let me ask you a question. If Alex Ferguson was at United now, I think United would be slightly better. But I still think Pep Guardiola would dominate the Premier League.
No, I don't. I
You
don't
don't
think
I
so.
think his
I don't
era
think
of
so.
I think Sir Alex era of football
Yeah,
wouldn't
but
really
you got to
mesh
remember.
well
You got to
with
remember. Sir
now-
Alex.
now.
Sir Alex was able to deal with shit players and win them a league title.
That's
but
what
I don't think that he would be able to deal with a shit team and compete
No.
with City.
Now, exactly.
I don't
But-
think so.
but
hang
that's
on.
how I look at
Remember,
Pep.
he took Aberdeen to European glory.
Yeah.
Took Aberdeen to European glory. I think
levels.
what we need to be very careful of. We are witnessing the brilliance. We are witnessing it with Guardiola, and
Yeah.
it's innovative and it's exciting. It's daring. It's like changing things, and we love to see it because it's like a beautiful thing to witness in real time. But we've got to pay the respect. Like we've got to.
Yeah,
We
that's how I
can't
look
forget.
at it.
Of
We
course.
can't forget what he did. Like even if the Man United thing and the questions who'd win the team, I kind of understand the Guardiola arguments. Guardiola is undoubtedly best of the rest. If you want to talk Klopp, if you want to talk Antonio Conte, if
Wenger.
you want to talk Jose Mourinho, if you want to talk
Also
Wenger,
Thank you.
Guardiola.
No, Guardiola.
Okay, listen,
yeah.
But Fergie.
Guardiola
Okay.
overall is clear second anyway. But I'm saying just as a manager.
Yeah, as a
Fergie.
football coach, as a football coach, tactical brilliance, all that
Yeah, that's
stuff.
Pep.
Pep Guardiola, I think washes him. I
Yeah.
think Alex Ferguson is
Yeah,
a
yeah.
better leader of men. Listen, Alex Ferguson, I think is a better.
Physically hurt me. Washes
Listen,
him.
you know
Wow.
why though? Because I think everyone's too obsessed with nostalgia and history and all that
Yeah.
stuff. Is great. In fact, Alex Ferguson won 13 Premier League titles.
He's a big game manager,
he's
bro.
won.
That's
Of
all I
course,
care
No,
about.
he was. No, but this is
everything-
what you're talking about. It's management,
Yeah.
but then it's like coaching and tactical.
Everything Alex
not
Ferguson's
like
won,
stuff.
everyone knows that. And history, of course, is a big thing. But you got to appreciate that history is also being made now as
Okay,
we're speaking.
you
right?
asked me a good question.
What did I ask you?
You asked me a good question. Like, what if
Okay.
he was in charge
Yes.
now? How would it go? Right.
Yeah.
I've got a question for you.
Go on.
If Alex Ferguson was in charge of Man City, would Man City have won a European Cup already?
Days.
Because he doesn't make that mistake. He doesn't make that mistake in
Yes.
Porto
Yeah. Okay. I think yes.
Oh, Leon.
They could
or
have.
Leon
Yes.
or Tottenham.
Yes, the individual games, but the individual games, Alex Ferguson is a better
Game
leader
management's
of
way
men.
better.
The individual games comes to the halftime team talks, the pre-game stuff, not wanting to let your manager down. Alex Ferguson ticks all those boxes of.
But even-
He's the manager that you want to play for. Like he's a manager that scares you in a good way. Like you're scared to let him down kind of manager. He's a better leader of men. So he might win a Champions League game that Pep wouldn't have won. But if we're going tactics, if we're going revolutionising the game, if we're going like, you're talking about the playing without strikers, 100-point season, better competitive league. Pep brings new ideas to football. Alex Ferguson was a great leader. He knows every cafeteria woman's name and
he knows how to win.
He knows everything. Yeah, he knows how to win. But Pep Guardiola, I think, as time goes, everything gets developed, everything gets evolved. Football managers now are a lot more. All the younger managers now are a lot smarter in the game of football. Pep Guardiola is the leader of that. History is being made now. History is being made every day now. This is all history. In 10 years' time, people are going to look at Pep.
Nobody's got near the 99 achievement of Fergie, though, have they?
Yeah, that's special.
Fergie's
the greatest.
Never mind that.
Yeah, but Man United back then, they had a lot of things going well for them. They were the biggest club in the country. Everyone wanted to play for United. No one didn't want to play for no one else in England. They were clear and dominant. But where it is with Pep, tactically and whatever, how he plays football and whatnot, better coach, better coach. But Fergie, where it is about managing games, Fergie would have had his best 11 out last week. He would have been playing against someone like Tottenham or whatever, but then he'll come up against Arsenal, and then he'll throw fucking Ji-sung Park in the middle.
Speaking of that, I was waiting for that name to mention.
Masterclass.
I was waiting for that name to mention because you said Fergie doesn't make that mistake that Pep made when he didn't play Rodri or Fernandinho in the final. But Fergie literally said he regrets not playing Ji-sung Park in the Champions League final also against Barcelona to mark Messi. So he did make that mistake because they lost that game. And he credits it. He says it's because he didn't play Park.
Yeah.
So that same Fergie can make that same thing.
I'm sure. Yeah, look, as managers, they do make mistakes, and that's an excellent point.
Of course, you're going to make mistakes.
Rather foolish.
No, but you're going to a one-off mistake. Yeah,
but these things happen. But what I'd also say is, Guardiola has habitually messed it up when it counts in Europe. Like Manchester City have gone out of the European Cup in recent years.
Yeah.
They've gone out to Lyon, which should have never happened. They've gone out to Monaco, which should have never happened. They've gone out to Tottenham, and they've gone out to Liverpool, and they've gone out to Chelsea in the final. All of those teams are beatable for City.
Oh, they're better.
Not even that, Rory.
Like Lyon, what the hell? Like what are you doing?
Rory, not even that. You can even add the Bayern stuff. You telling me that Alex Ferguson wouldn't have won it with either Bayern or Man City?
Yeah.
You're getting.
It depends, isn't it? But I don't think Alex would have ever I don't think Alex would have ever recruited the City players that are at City. That's why it's a bit different for me.
But that's
you putting Alex in that position of a team.
But you're not answering my question.
Put together.
But you're not answering my question.
Is kind of hard because I don't think you'll ever. No, I'm not diverting because you're saying. Of course.
It's switching it.
Yeah, but you're saying no because I'm saying no. You're saying would Alex be able to win it?
Yeah, would Alex be able to win it?
Alex would have never had them play, and that's what I'm trying to say. Alex would never have had them players playing for that team. So this is what I'm trying to say. But if you're putting him in that one-off game,
bro, he still had the foundation of the players, bro.
Fergie was able to play.
He still had the foundation. He still had Muller. He still had Toni Kroos. He still had.
How do you know he would have had them? How do you know Fergie would have had them?
Already there. Muller's not left.
Okay, cool. Okay, cool. Fergie is known for bringing in people like Fabio and John O'Shea playing centre mid and winning a game against Liverpool or something like that. That's what he's good at. He's good at tactically winning games in big games. Yes. And he probably would have been able to use that team of Bayern and City and win that game. Yes. But he's not going to make City play the way City play.
But I'm not asking I'm not asking to play the way City play.
He answered the question. He said yes. He felt he would win the Champions League.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, I'll answer
You just talk way too much.
Answer, man. It's not. It needs explaining.
Listen. So you guys, Rory and Stars, you're saying Alex Ferguson.
Yeah.
You're saying in terms of like coaching and all that stuff.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Sean.
Yeah, when it comes to tactics,
if you ask me to rank Premier League managers, Alex Ferguson's still top.
Oh, 100%.
But like, if I just slightly adjusted the statement because we'd all agree otherwise. But I think Pep Guardiola, if in terms
he plays better football,
understanding
understanding
the game, I think understanding the game of football and all that stuff. I think Pep
but there's a lot.
The game's changed, man. The game's changed.
For me, there's a lot of managers where you're like I think Wenger played better football than.
Yeah, that's a fact.
Sir Alex. But I'd rather have Sir Alex than I come from there. That's what I'm saying. There's teams that play better football.
Yeah, but Pep played better football and dominated and won silverware. He's won.
Jose Mourinho was playing negative at Chelsea, but you're
talking about cups and stuff like that. But you say we have these arguments through the year, and we talk about cups and whatever and trophies. We always say you can win a cup with a bit of luck, but you can't win a 38-game season with luck. And this is where he's dominating.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's
Of course, it's a long season.
true.
Well, that's that one. Let us know what you guys think in the comments below for that one. It's an interesting one.
We're going to win that one in the comments.
Probably not.
We're good.
But that's
Like,
it.
around the table, it feels like that was a bit of a draw, but we've got this, me and you. We've got this.
Somebody's already written Sean knows ball. The video ain't even up yet.
Yeah, some will say Elias knows balls, don't he?
Yeah, Elias knows ball, and he's not been on the last 2 vids.
All right, next one. This one's an interesting one. I don't think you know this one. Arsenal will finish above Chelsea this season.
Oh, come on. That's horrible.
You know, I'm the deluded Arsenal fan. But I can't put my hand up for that one. Stars,
you're deluded.
for the audio listening, Stars has put his hand up. He's the only one.
Do you know
I
what?
can't put my hand up for that. I'd love to, but I can't.
You know what it is? It's like
Chelsea have the harder games, I think.
There was a moment, if we were having this conversation maybe 2 or 3 weeks ago, there was a moment when I started to worry, but we've had a really good week. If you look at we've played 2 cup games in a week, and then we have been basically perfect in both.
cup.
Yeah, but it was off the back. Look, a couple of weeks ago, our home form was so bad.
Yeah.
Like, do you remember that we played Leeds? Remember we played Leeds, and in the last minute we got a penalty. Rudiger, yeah. If that didn't happen, like say that game had finished 2-2, that would have meant, I think, that we drew 5 games at home in a row. And in that time, we've played a managerless Man United, Burnley, like teams that we should be beating. It would have been 5 or 6 Brighton, 5 or 6 draws in a row. And in amongst that draw, I started to get really worried about Chelsea. So much so that I wasn't ever looking up anymore. And that's the moment, isn't it? That's a horrible moment in football when you're chasing for the league, and then you're no longer looking above. You're no longer looking at what Man City have got, looking at Man City's fixtures. You're looking at Tottenham's fixtures. You're looking at Arsenal's fixtures. You're looking below because you're worried about people catching you. And there was a moment when I was really worried. So much so that when you played City New Year's Day, I was desperate for City to win.
You want City to go further ahead of you. Now that's you accepting that you're not winning the league
horrible
anymore.
moment.
Yeah. Thank God Cover's come back.
It's kind of leveled out a bit.
But
Do you feel like that? It's leveled out.
I think it was. I think with the injuries that come with the team and where we was running into players not being fit and stuff like that, I think that's where it was starting to level out with us and maybe people like Arsenal and Tottenham. But Cover coming back now is something that we've missed. It's been evident in the last 2-3 games. Even like just the way he can break the lines and stuff like that with his dribbling.
Carries the ball so well.
Yeah, we don't have that with anybody else. Kante can do it a little bit.
For me, okay,
go on, you're the one that had your hand up, so give me the reason why.
It's 50-50. That's how I look at it, as in like, because it's the January.
Sit on the fence.
I'm gonna put my hand up and say yes.
So make it 55-45.
How's it 50-50 if we're already ahead? Like what? So that means you think that the fact that you think it's 50-50.
I feel like we'll catch you guys. I feel like the miss of Reece James and Chilwell and playing Champions League football again, FA Cup. You've got so much competition compared to us, where we can rest weekly. Where I'm like, okay, cool, we can catch up because I don't know how you're gonna rotate.
Yeah, I'm worried about
That's
you.
That's the only thing. I don't know how you guys are gonna rotate players.
Do you know what's happened? This is another reason why I'm confident. You've seen the kids coming in, like they're looking good. Like. Have you seen recently Harvey Vale, for example, who's been starting to play, who's looking really good.
What is he? What position do he play?
I think he's ultimately going to be one of those. I think he'll be competing for that attacking midfielder position.
Okay, I think, like I said, he's got massive potential, but I don't think it's a position where you're like...
He's not a Cole Palmer, is he?
But not have to bring that up. But, yeah.
But then we had Hall, wasn't it, who played...
but he's a centre mid that played makeshift left back.
Prem soon come.
So look, I think that we have started to see
it's just a fiction.
We'll never. You know, Rory, we're never going to play these boys. But it's just the fact that we got a very depleted squad.
That's what I'm looking at, and you've got a lot of fixtures.
We need to hope everyone comes back.
For me, obviously, we're filming this mid-Jan, so by the end of it, you guys will probably bring in a left back.
They're saying they're not going to do that. I don't know if they will, obviously, but they're saying they're not going to do that.
Then we're looking at a striker.
I'm not really fussed with Alonso as long as Alonso stays fit.
Midfielder. So I'm basing this on hoping that we've completed both those things for me to say, I feel like I'm confident because, like I said, we're playing once. Hopefully, there's no injuries, but we're only playing once a week.
You see, I don't think they'll bring in a left back. I don't think because if they bring one in, that means that when everyone's fit, if we signed a left back, that would mean that when everyone's fit, say new season. Would you not get left backs at the club?
Would you not get rid of Alonso?
Sarr, who have we got available other than Alonso?
It's the available thing is the issue. They're trying to get Palmieri back.
But he apparently
They've rejected that.
You said as well, innit? I think you said on the kickoff as well. Like you're not a fan of just someone gets injured, sign a player.
I don't want to sign
I don't
someone.
like
I wouldn't
it.
want to sign someone, but
yeah,
I think
What's the point?
I think
I
there's a
don't like
perfect.
it, so.
I think there's a perfect availability to get Digne on loan to the end of the season, and then we could easily just ship him back
He's
off.
pushing to me.
No,
He
but
hates Benitez, doesn't he?
Well,
he's not.
He's not. He doesn't want to be there. But at the same time, we have to get someone because Alonso's not the most strongest of left backs,
And there's no cover.
and there's no cover.
So,
Like,
What about this though?
Unless you put
Just to
Azpilicueta
put
left
Chelsea in favourite,
Yeah.
like why I
Go on.
think Chelsea play Arsenal at Stamford Bridge.
Yeah, we're winning that.
We'll get a
So,
result. I
like,
think
yeah,
we'll get a
we'll
draw.
win that.
To be fair,
we
when
do
we say
well
there's
at
no,
You
Stamford
guys
Bridge.
are what's
We
Stamford
do- we
Bridge
do-
has a
we do
special
well
this
at-
season.
nah, allow
We
it.
do well
You
Stamford
need to
Bridge.
allow it. You need to allow it.
We do
You
well
go
at-
you go to the bridge.
We won
and
last
lose.
year.
Okay, I'm not going to that game.
It's like we don't drop points as much as we used to back in the days.
He's gonna guarantee getting me a ticket for the Arsenal
I'm
Chelsea
gonna
game.
make sure
I don't
Sean
want to
is
go.
at the Stamford
You
Bridge
don't want to
game.
go?
No, I'm making sure because for me, I know stats wise, Sean's gone to more Stamford Bridge games and lost. See Chelsea
Oh,
lose.
are you one of them?
Yeah,
You've
he's
got
a bad
record.
luck. Yeah. So I'm gonna make
You
sure
make sure
Sean
he's
is
there.
at that game so
Yeah,
he can
yeah.
see us beat them.
Pay out money out your own pockets.
I'd-
Make sure
I'd
he's
not
in the
make-
stadium.
You guys got to play Tottenham again, right?
We played Tottenham 3 times in January.
Yeah.
Played Tottenham 3 times.
We've got City on next
So
week.
obviously,
as well.
I know we
Yeah.
played
We
Tottenham
played them
next
once,
week and
though.
they don't have Son. They don't have Son. I know that.
Son's
Yeah.
out for.
It's out for us as well. So
Yeah,
it's-
that's what I remember. I was
Yeah,
gassed.
he's out.
I'm glad. But
But Tottenham are shit.
yeah.
They're scary though.
People were
I'm
talking
scared
about
of
them
Tottenham,
being
man.
around there, but they're shit, man.
Don't they scare you just because of
Nah.
Conte? Just Conte.
Nah.
They do have the best manager.
Conte terrified.
I said to myself, I thought about it. I said to myself, right, let me see what I see from Tottenham in this game against us the other night at the Cup. And I was like, Jesus. These
No,
lot are
I felt
dreadful.
like that, right? But you know when they were going into that game, so I was so surprised at how average they were. But when they were going into that game, he's been manager there for 8 Premier League games. It's been perfect.
Oh, no, he's done
5
well,
clean
yeah.
sheets, unbeaten.
Done a great job.
They're great. Like I never say this, by the way. I'm not the bloke to give Tottenham any props whatsoever. Like
Sean is though.
I'm never that bloke. I've always
None of
always
us like
are.
Tottenham on this
No,
table.
but
Yeah.
I've never. You know when people even when they were saying, "Oh, it's Kane, Bale, Son, it's the best strike force," and I was like, "No, it's an illusion. They're Tottenham. Trust me." All that thing that Man United said, lads, it's Tottenham.
Yep.
2 League Cups since 1991. Think they're a big club because their great granddad saw them win a double. Like they're that.
Yep.
But I think that there's a shift now, Conte.
Yeah,
I'm scared.
I think they got right now the best manager out of the.
Yeah,
I don't think,
Chelsea.
I don't think they've got
For the
available
spot.
players though as well. They're in a situation with
Don't they
us.
sign players though? Don't you think?
I don't know.
Conte
Ben
came out-
Davis was playing centre half the other night. Jesus.
Conte came out and said that they're within.
You can't
their
fix
team.
it in a window,
Yeah,
innit?
You
Yeah.
can't fix it in a window, so that
Yeah.
he knows
But
he's in the mud.
But he will be pushing for that 4th spot.
100%.
He's Conte.
But, it's,
But-
for me, the
but-
only reason I don't put Tottenham there because obviously, even though it's the Arsenal,
Arsenal's
Chelsea,
right now.
but with Tottenham, they've got game in hand. But I feel like they bottle it when
I don't
there's
think
too
they
much
can, no.
pressure.
So what are you saying? You're saying that Chelsea and Arsenal make top 4.
Yeah,
think,
but
yeah,
he
yeah.
he says Arsenal finished
yeah,
above
yeah,
Chelsea.
yeah.
But
I'm saying
both
we're
make top
third,
4
yeah,
though.
we're third, you're fourth. Does that make sense?
I'll take it.
You're an optimist.
He is.
I gotta be because I think we've got a game in
Yeah,
hand.
he doesn't
We've got
get
a
much
we
things
got-
right, so I'm happy.
We got a game in hand against
Over them, yeah. If you win
Tottenham,
it,
so we'll be 5 points, and that's
What's his track record like?
Very bad. Anything predictions wise, he's very bad.
Very bad.
I don't know. I don't know.
Like, he's got a smirk on his face. 'cause
I
I know.
know. Even I don't know.
I'm not keeping track.
he's famous for not rating Chelsea at the start of every season and overrating Arsenal at the start of every season. That's
Yeah.
what he's famous. Those two are what you're famous for.
But you're going Chelsea and Arsenal both make top 4.
Yeah, easy, easy,
I
easy,
think.
yeah, easy.
I think.
Do
but,
you think that?
Yeah.
But I think we'll get.
Tottenham was the only one that
Arsenal, yeah.
worried me, but like the game against Watford, I was just like,
United ain't good enough. United were talking about these 3 games in hand. United can't. No, but like, you remember that? Like United,
yeah.
United
Oh,
about these 3 games in
United.
hand. United are terrible.
Rangan Nathan, he's not doing nothing, bro.
Nathan. Ragnarok.
Cool. So off that one, my star player thinks Arsenal will finish above Chelsea. I hope they do. I don't.
If they do,
I think we'll get
I
fourth.
think if they do,
I'll be happy
yeah,
with fourth.
No,
More
no,
than happy.
if they do, I feel like Rory and Sean should wear an Arsenal shirt.
Oh, yeah, I can get that
think
sorted
that's
for you, lads. I can get it sorted for you. What do you think?
You got an Arsenal top anyway. That
I
can
got
fit me
plenty.
anyway.
And I'll do,
I've
and
got
the traders that, and then I got to put on a Chelsea Drogba.
You do
Yeah,
not.
but you put on
No,
other
me.
shirts anyway. You
I
haven't
put
got
an
no
Arsenal.
loyalty to
No,
nothing.
I put
I've
Liverpool.
seen you with Liverpool shirts.
And what else? There you go.
Norwich.
That's fine.
I'll get you
Where'd you
Chelsea.
get a Norwich shirt
I'll
I
get you
don't know
Anelka.
where.
Chelsea
Todd
Anelka.
Cowell.
Anelka. I'll get Anelka. Chelsea. Good luck, Kev.
Oh, I know. Come.
He looks like him. I'll get you Anelka. 39 was it? No, 39.
Nah, it was.
Was
Was it
something
39?
like
Yeah,
that.
I think it was 39. Yeah, your good
Yeah, to be
number.
honest, I'd rather
I'm
wear
good
a
at
Nelk than a
numbers.
Drogba. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Yeah,
I
it's
don't want that
Arsenal.
bomb on my back, man.
All right, next one. Arsenal will win the league in the next 3 years.
Oh lordy. No, come on, lad.
You said this 3 years ago on Twitter.
Wait. Give me a
Someone
second.
called you out on Twitter.
No,
You said this. You said this about 3 years ago.
Wait.
Oh, really? Have you done this?
Yeah,
have you just set a new target?
set a new target. 3
We're
years.
going to win it in 3 years.
I
No,
just-
another 3 years.
I just tweeted. To be fair, I didn't tweet we'll win the league. I said Arteta will compete for the league in the next 2 years.
That's such a fluid word, though, isn't it? What does that mean, really?
Compete.
Going to compete.
Yeah. That's a sit on the fence word.
Yeah, that is.
You are sit on the fence.
I've just put my hand up now for Arsenal win the league in the next 3 years.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's definitive. I rate it. I mean, it's mental, but
Stars,
I
are
rate
you
it.
joining me? For the audio listeners,
Mate,
I'm the only one.
Can I just point this out to you, right?
Yeah.
The most optimistic man,
Yeah.
not even football fans, just the most optimistic man I've ever met,
Yeah.
isn't backing you here.
Yeah, it's
Do you
mad.
know how mad you've gone?
Because you know
He's not backing you.
I'm questioning myself.
If he thinks that they could finish third, yet he don't think they're good enough to win a title.
In 3 years.
But no, thing is,
3 years.
Pep, Klopp.
Will they both still be there?
Tuchel.
maybe?
Tuchel, Conte.
Forget Tuchel. If he's playing 5 back.
But I'm saying in 3 years, in 3 years' time, Arteta will be in that discussion. 100%.
I think he's more likely sacked.
Can you guarantee me?
100%
Can you guarantee me that Vlahovic is signed this Jan?
There's a lot of ifs and buts.
If
Obviously,
we sign Vlahovic,
any club, of course.
Vlahovic, I just want Vlahovic. No one else.
Okay,
You're gassed now on Vlahovic now, yeah?
hypothetical.
What's happened all of a sudden?
Wait. Hypothetical.
I put him on my list.
Let's just
Chill
put a
out.
hand up now. Arsenal win the league next 2 years. If Vlahovic starts in January, it sounds straight up.
Bro,
guy's the
21-year-old, he's a killer.
Do you know
Now he's a killer. Yeah.
Vlahovic is younger than
You
younger
don't
than
know
Eddie
him.
and
No,
Nketiah.
you don't know him either.
So what I didn't put on my
You put
list.
him on your list, but you
Younger
didn't
than
really watch
Nketiah.
him.
Yeah,
I watched him
Vlahovic.
a little bit.
Yeah,
Like I said
Yeah, a
in the
little
video.
bit. So
Vlahovic
what's
is
that's what I
younger
want to know. What's
Yeah.
changed?
he's younger than Eddie and Nketiah.
And Sean.
Vlahovic.
He's a lot younger than me.
He's younger than all of us. So yeah, Arsenal in the league next 3 years. I'm the only one. Obviously, like I think we'll
It's
challenge.
buts in it.
Yeah.
It's like
No,
Rory said.
there's
in
ifs,
Man
buts,
Man
buts.
City.
There's
Right.
ifs, buts, and then there's Arsenal.
There's no. There's
You don't win nothing.
No, but as Rory said in
no,
it,
that's not true.
You don't win nothing.
It's coming up to 2 decades.
We're the greatest
What's this?
FA Cup team. in
Yeah,
history.
you're an
It's
FA
coming
Cup
It's
man.
coming up to 2 decades since you won a league, though. It's coming up to 20 years.
Yeah,
What
but-
about Tottenham?
What about
It's coming up to what's that?
even United has come up to a
60
decade.
years.
United has come up to a decade.
Yeah.
It happens.
I said
Chelsea's
to
what,
like,
five?
I,
But the longer it goes, the less likely it
No,
is.
that's not true.
That is definitely
That's not
is,
true
man.
because
history
things
tells
change.
us that's true, though, because
Things change.
the
Nah,
same teams
nothing.
keep
What's
winning it.
changing with Arteta, please?
Bro, listen, this is a process, bro.
Oh, okay, this is a
Trust the
process.
process.
He said this a long time ago. It's a process.
You've bought into it.
Everything's a process. Do you know?
Rory,
Back,
wait,
do you know?
wait,
Do you know? No, hold on. Do you
You're
know?
my
Back,
friend,
wild
and I'm
I'd say
worried
about
for you.
I got a wild statement as well.
about 12, 13 years ago when it was like 3-4 years since you'd won won a league title or whatever.
Yes.
I said to my friends, it's like, if you don't win that in the next 3-4 years, you lot are finished. Don't ever talk to me again. Because this is if you go
You're still
past,
speaking to them.
if you go past 6-7 years,
You're still talking to them.
I don't talk to them.
You do talk to them.
You stuck to it.
All right,
It's
listen,
like it's like 15
I'm not
years now.
talking to you
cuz.
anymore.
But wait,
Yeah,
wait,
like
I don't like your
17
football
years.
opinions. I'm not
Can't
talking
be,
to you
man.
anymore.
but listen, Rory said I bought into the trust the process.
Yeah.
I made trust the process. I was an early
Don't
developer.
take responsibility for that.
No, I bought Arteta stocks early, Rory, I asked for Arteta to be manager.
Sell immediately.
I asked for Arteta to be manager
2017?
2015, while he
yes.
was still an Arsenal player. While he was still an Arsenal player with number 8 on his back, I said I want Arteta as manager.
Why? I mean, it's quite
I
impressive.
don't know.
but
Yeah,
why?
why?
And every step of the way, I've backed him. Listen, first of all, look at the difference that he's made to the squad.
No,
from-
but what made you
from
think
what-
of him being a manager in 2015?
I think he was.
I know
I think he
things.
was doing that. He was doing his life.
Yeah, yeah.
stuff
While he
was
was playing his
going,
last year,
Okay.
his last year he was coaching the.
So
youth
you
team.
had optimism of someone in your club as a player being coached as a manager.
Yeah, but people were saying Henri. I said, nah, I'd rather Arteta. But listen,
I got
look.
wild
First of all,
statement
look at the
shots.
difference. Yeah, save it. Don't forget it. Look at the
Very
difference.
wild statement.
Look at the difference. First of all, that Arteta has made to the squad in the last 2 years.
Yeah.
It's a big difference. Look at the team he walked into in terms of personnel and in terms of atmosphere.
Rory's
Right.
a bit worried.
No. It doesn't even. I'm saying, let me say it. Yeah, look at the difference made in 2 years. Now, in another 3 years, how much more of a difference could it be? Right? The recruitment's been very good. At the start, it's been iffy and wavy. We had the Willian problem, all that
To
stuff.
win the champs.
Recruitment, especially this season, we signed 6 players.
Mm.
I'm happy with all 6.
I think the recruitment is impressive. I
yeah,
give
and
you
it's
that.
only going to get even more impressive. Right now, for us not being in Europe, we signed Ramsdale from the Championship, right? Championship club, done really
Decent.
well. We signed Lokonga and Tavares are more for the future.
Terrible.
Yeah, Ben White we signed from Brighton.
Though Tavares not terrible. Chill out.
terrible.
No, I'm not saying that's
Yeah,
for the
terrible.
future. We signed Ben White from Brighton.
Yeah, it's a good
He's
signing.
doing really well, and it's going to keep
Sean
doing
like
really
him.
well. Odegaard is going to keep
his
doing.
ass.
Odegaard's gonna keep doing really
Tomiyasu,
well.
good signing.
And Tomiyasu from no one wanted him apparently, right? And these are signings he's made from not being in Europe, so they couldn't be big signings.
Yeah. Spend a lot of money.
If we do make top 4, and we are in Europe, the caliber of players will go up a bit.
Oh,
Now,
guaranteed
the
straight away.
The recruitment's proven now. We've got a good recruitment, but we signed the best of what we could sign.
Agreed.
In the next year or two, we're going to start signing better players, and we know the recruitment's going to be good. That's now the recruitment side. Now the manager side, tactical wise, Mikel Arteta. The question is here: did he learn from Pep, or did Pep become a better manager because he had Arteta?
Oh wow!
It's a real question.
You went there.
Nah, that's
It's
crazy.
it's a real question.
I'm not going.
You need to retract. You need to retract all your Pep comments from before then.
You were doing so well, man. There was a moment I was like, okay, this is.
No,
You need to retract everything.
Signed the players that he could sign. Yeah.
It's a real-
Because of the segment he was at City and Arteta being the segment he was there.
It's a real question, right? It is a real question. Pep, of course, Pep is. I'm not saying Arteta anyway, but better than Pep. But
Pep hasn't
done
done nothing different, brother.
You learn from your coaches.
Pep hasn't done anything different to what he's ever done
has.
before and after City.
If you look at Pep, the first season came to the Premier League, he won no trophies, trophyless, right? Arteta came in 100 points first season. Yeah. I love it. Then they had the 100-point formula. Then they changed it. Now they start playing with no striker. The fullbacks come in as a centre mid.
You think that's
all that
Arteta?
stuff. I think he had an influence.
Yeah, hear that.
Because now at Arsenal, we're doing it.
Mystic Meg.
We're doing it on Arsenal.
Okay.
100%. I think he had an influence.
Sharky, this is good. Like really, it's genuinely impressive because your passion and your true belief. I can see that you mean this.
Right?
Right?
100%.
And I do love the passion in what
A
you're
lot of
saying.
what I say, Sean knows. A lot of what I say to do with Arsenal comes true.
A lot of
Is
what
it
you
not
said
true?
is a lot of what you said is
Like
true.
what?
You've gone a bit wild.
Give me my flowers, man.
Give him my fans.
A lot of what I say about Arsenal comes true.
I'll give you my condoms.
Totally rained on that as well. A lot of what I say comes true. Like what?
Like what?
Like what?
Stars, you said he had a wild statement. Remember it?
It's mad.
Yeah, I've still got it.
He's got his wild statement that I want to hear. Go on.
Wilder than what we just heard.
Yeah, I feel like
Okay.
it is.
Go on.
Nothing surprising me with Stars.
Too sure gets sacked before Arteta.
Yeah, I don't think
Facts.
that's wild. That's not wild.
Facts. That's
Mate,
not wild.
you're talking about
not
Chelsea
wild,
manager.
yeah.
You're talking
That's
about Chelsea
not
manager. Chelsea managers get sacked.
Fact.
If Arteta hasn't been sacked by now, yeah.
Mate, if Arteta was Chelsea manager, he would have been sacked a dozen times.
Oh
by
yeah,
now.
no, he would have.
Arteta should have been sacked before Frank was sacked, really.
Yeah, of course he should.
No,
there
no.
was that game against Burnley. There was when you lost to Burnley at the Emirates. I remember it just before Christmas. You lost to Burnley at the Emirates, and I'd pretty much only just started up a YouTube channel, and I was like,
Doing very
you're
well
gonna
by the way.
sack it. You're a gentleman.
Clear.
Right? I was just like Burnley beat. It was just before Christmas. Burnley beat Arsenal.
I remember
at,
I heard that from the
at
corner of
Emirates.
Brownhill.
Yeah, and I remember waiting for him to be sacked. It was going to happen. He had to be sacked.
Yeah.
And there were moments like that constantly.
Yep.
Yeah.
And
it
even at
never-
the start of
and
this
it-
season.
And it never, start of this season. First game of this season. So as much as you're saying, when you were saying and you were
And
doing
I'm
your like
so
very
glad he
impassioned plea,
wasn't.
and you were going, look at what he's done in the last 2 years.
Yep.
Since that FA Cup win, which was, I would never ever sneer at an
City
FA
in
Cup
the
win.
semis, Chelsea in the
City,
final.
Huge. 1-0 down against Chelsea as well when Pulisic scored.
Yeah,
Massive. I would never
Played
ever
you off the park.
never sneer.
Pulisic got injured.
But it was a very particular.
player.
Pulisic got injured and there were no
He was our
fans.
best player
no
that year.
fans as well. Like
Yeah.
it's relevant. But since then, I don't think it's been especially impressive until the last couple of months.
It's
You're right, you're right, you're right. You're
It's a cop
completely
out.
right with that.
It's a cop out for you lot to be talking about Arteta's changed it for this year, brother. You've got one competition you're playing in.
Okay.
It's very easy for your squad to deal with
We've
one
got, small,
Premier
well,
League season.
we've got a smaller squad this season, specifically because we're not in Europe.
Oh yeah,
Exactly, so we've got a smaller squad, so we're playing how we.
And I suppose
we need to play.
what you're in the semi-final League Cup as well, aren't you?
Yeah.
Do you know what it has changed a bit. In fact, I wouldn't
You
even
can't
mind having that
sit there
debate.
and tell me that Arteta's not done a very good job at
okay.
Arsenal.
He's on all right job.
But
It's not good enough to win
it's
the league.
more than just on the pitch, though, bro. Like
It's not good enough to win the league.
It's more than not now. 3 years and that's
3 years not
Yeah,
good
but that's
enough.
what ifs and buts. In 3 years, you guys could be a flipping relegation battle team.
Nah, never.
A lot can change in football in 3 years. I'm saying this is. I can.
Roman
I
would never
I'm
allow
saying, do you see a reality where Arsenal could be, let's say, competing for the league? You know how they're City and
No.
Liverpool now. Do you see? There's loads of realities. There's infinite amount of realities. A lot of things can happen. A lot of things along the way can happen. Whatever. In one of those realities, do you see Arsenal in one of them competing for a league?
Yes.
No.
In 3 years' time.
Yes.
No.
The only reason
In
I'm saying that.
2025.
No, I'm saying that. The only reason is the kids. They're going to be like 23,
Listen,
24.
You
The
keep talking about
recruitment,
kids.
they-
You were talking about kids 14 years ago
If
that
we
never
keep-
fucking sufficed. Arsenal keep talking about these kids.
What-
Your
what-
kids are shit.
They're not though.
Your kids are forever shit.
Rory, can you track
What are
this?
you talking about?
Brother, you had the false hope
Bukayo
of...
Saka.
You said this about
Martinelli,
the youth.
Gabriel
Smith Rowe.
Martinelli.
Okay,
Every club's
Benjamin
got
White.
this.
the
Like
youth,
Chelsea,
the youth for
Chelsea-
30 years
Aaron
old,
Ramsdale.
the youth for 33 years old now that you were talking about that would challenge for league titles 15 years ago. They're 30 now.
Okay.
You you need to stop going into this youth
Who are
thing.
we talking about? Frimpong and
Fucking-
Like it's
Jack
fucking
Wilshere.
Jack Wilshere's in that.
That's because you're coming from a team that never, up until Lampard, that never promotes their academy players.
Saying that,
that's
though,
why
Chelsea,
you.
hold on.
Chelsea,
Now, look at it,
Chelsea,
now, though.
Chelsea, Chelsea
We won a
won
Champions League with
Chelsea,
youth players.
seven.
Yeah,
youth
exactly.
products.
Because you had to. I'm saying before Lampard.
No,
yeah,
before
Chelsea's
Lampard.
history.
No,
Things change.
Doesn't matter. Chelsea's history because you're not used to it.
Like you
Arsenal-
said, things change.
Chelsea's history is literally.
We had a whole generation. We had a whole generation.
So that's even more impressive. We went from having never been shown to seeing youth players come in our squad
So
and
we
then
had
win
the
the
best
Champions League.
youth level.
But you've been doing it for 15 years and you can't win one league title.
You guys
Come on,
got
man.
the best youth.
I can't. Look, I can't
Got
see.
the best youth.
Chelsea,
Yeah, and
of course, and
I
they
can't
never
see
really
a world.
utilised.
How have
them
you
for
never been? How have you not been the best youth academy in the country for the last 20 years?
Why would we be?
Because that's all you've
You're
been
the one
promoting
that
for 20
spends
years.
all your money in the academy.
All you've promoted was for 20
You're
years.
taking the players from the youth and putting them
From
into
Do you
yours.
genuinely think that Arteta has it in him to launch a serious and sustained
Yeah.
bid for the league?
100%, and not now. I'm saying the next 3 years.
Okay, but you know
It's a job.
when the
It's a
you know when
Klopp
the
project.
you know when the run very recently, in the very
Similar.
recent run there was this run about 3 months. You went unbeaten, and it was good. I think it was Man City beat you, or it was either Man City or Chelsea, whatever came first in the league.
Chelsea,
It
beat
was
us
Chelsea, then Man
Chelsea
City.
then Man City. Okay, so the Man City defeat happened. Arsenal then went 3 months unbeaten.
Yeah.
Which is very impressive. And on one level,
The
you
manner
go,
of the way it was
on
beaten
one
as
level,
well.
you go, he's very, really good. We're unbeaten for 3 months. That's very hard to do in the Premier League. In that run, Palace
We drew to Palace.
should have beaten you. Yeah, but you
Last
were a
minute,
paper
yeah,
away
last
from
minute.
losing that game because last minute, well, Lacazette won it.
Yep.
Brighton
Tough
played you
game.
off the park.
Tough game.
We found it tough as well. But,
Yeah, it's
but
vice
do you
versa
see,
though.
do you see
But
what I
we
mean? It's
played
smoke
at their
and mirrors,
ground.
though, isn't it?
They played the yours.
No,
man.
they played us off the pitch.
Difference. They played at their ground
They played us off the pitch.
in
They
a
were
rainy
amazing.
day. Yeah.
Second half they played us off the pitch,
Basuma gets in our team now.
Basuma gets in a lot of teams. Yeah.
Sterling March gets in our team, man.
What about your boy?
Who? Cuckoo.
Wepu.
Hey, he's quality, isn't he?
Oh, well, yeah. Yeah, the great assist recently. But listen, man.
But I just look. So in 3
Roper
years,
might get
within
you too.
3 years' time, you can see Arteta go in for the Premier League against Arteta and Guardiola. Are tough.
think
No,
that-
I usually wouldn't agree with Sharks, but
I think that's a reality. I
Yeah.
think if the recruitment continues to be good, I think especially if we make top
Champions
four,
League. It's Champions League. It's all about Champions League.
if we get that fourth spot, which before the season wasn't even our target, wasn't our aim. We were just aiming to get back into Europe. If we get our fourth spot already, is what we've achieved. Our recruitment is very important, and I really, really believe in our recruitment. I really believe.
Well,
in
you
our
have to hope
recruitment.
that your recruitment is going to
Yeah.
be a very, very
That's what I'm
top
saying.
level
Arteta
recruitment
has
of
already
not
said-
having the top
Arteta
names,
has
but
already
having
said-
very good players that
That's
are
what has
going
already said in the interview.
to surprise
in
us.
in his conference. Definitively, we are signing a striker either now or in summer, and we're definitely signing a midfielder this window.
Yeah, but you can't expect it
Yeah.
to be a top signing. No one wants to sign
Yes,
for
but
you
what
lot.
I'm
If they're
saying,
in the
look,
Champions
but
League,
what
you're
I'm-
saying, no.
Even if they're in
but
Champions
what I'm
League,
saying
no top
is, what I'm
strikers
saying
will
is,
sign
Sean,
for him.
right now, I know
Kroenke
that,
backs us now as well.
and
So
we
it has
signed-
to be a surprise package.
Exactly.
It never used
and
to.
and it's working right now. Tomiyasu, Ramsdale, Odegaard.
Tomiyasu is all right. You've got to remember, he's only just come in. Like, it's not like as if he's blown our heads off. Do you know what I'm saying?
He's
doing
been
all
probably
right.
signing of the season in the Premier League.
I don't know.
Him,
He's in there.
Ramsdale,
So look,
Emmanuel
there's
Dennis.
a lot of truth. There's a lot of truth in what you're saying. I just feel like it's a little bit too much of a leap to go from what you've done this season, which is fairly impressive.
I'm
on
not-
some
I'm
level.
Just to try and get back to
no,
Champions
I'm
League
not
and then
going.
going from Champions League
I
to
would say,
challenging.
if you said that you will qualify for the Champions League in 2 consecutive seasons, I would say that's a fairly obtainable goal.
Yes,
To go for the league, I just think you're.
compete.
Well off.
I think you're decades off it. I really do.
Decades.
No
I
chance.
really do. I really do. Do you know what's interesting here? One of us on this side of the table or that side of the table, we're so polar opposites on it at the moment. Someone's right and someone's wrong.
It's probably
But the
gonna be
comments
me,
are
right?
going to tell us. I just don't know. I don't know what people are saying.
Decades a bit of a stretch, though.
You're
No?
never
He's
right.
an Arsenal fan. He agrees.
Yeah, Ren hates
But
Arsenal.
Renedy is. Yeah,
Ren
he
hates Arsenal.
I don't know how.
but he
it's
supports Arsenal.
But
Decades, though, Rory.
Decades, mate. I just can't see.
So I'm going to be, 50, thinking, yeah, finally won the league.
The hope.
that's what I say. That's rubbish, man.
That's bad, man.
Arteta will be the man. Arteta will be the man. So yeah, okay. Let us know in the comments what you guys think. Probably we're gonna do another video and we're gonna carry on. I've got some more topics, some more statements I'm gonna drop on these guys. The debates have been good. The discussions have been really good. So leave your comments, hit the like button as well if you enjoyed this. And the next episode will be out in a few days. I'm gonna carry on talking about some more statements. Thank you.